everybody, it's me, Angel, and this is Macy. It's raining outside, but today is the brightest day of my life because I finally have the final cover for my first novel, Rivals of the Chain. Here it is. I think it cuts off some of the image on this side. And the back is an angel, which is actually really significant at the end of the story. It says it's an invisible war of love against evil. Because what this story is technically is the idea that the greatest mortal weakness is the inability to cope with the existence of another person who you hate or are otherwise persuaded to change and interfere with their life. And what the creature who is the protagonist in this story does is an evil spirit that creates a chain reaction of death events. And so I feel like this is something that really could actually be going on in the world today, but no one would survive to bring awareness to it. So what happens in this story is that it starts off with a young lady who is trying to become a police detective and follow in her hero's footsteps, who was her father who died in duty. And she's struggling, but she finally goes back to work when she finds a case. Well, her boyfriend was the one who led her into it, and he's a detective too, and is also trying to encourage her success, but kind of gets involved in a scandalous secret along the way that Jane doesn't want to go along with until now, because this case revolves around a haunted mansion in a corn plantation that was an old cotton plantation, and people kept saying that it was haunted. And it is. It's haunted by history of mayhem and murder, and also by this creature, sort of. The creature revolves around the community. And so now, the only way that Jane had heard that this creature exists is from a medium who was tied to the case, Spectre Clive, because he was like the first connection who survived, the only one really who was so close to being taken and saw the truth, but still survived and tried to bring awareness to it. But of course, most people thought he was crazy at first, until you watch and see that this is obviously a chain reaction. And so then Jane's objective is to try to stop this creature and to find its origin and to get someone to believe her, because she is now also being seen as equally crazy. And it causes a lot of conflict between Jane and Randall, and a lot of conflict in the community, which is exactly what the creature thrives on, is conflict. And so with the help of her church minister, Jane is on a mission to stop this creature. And she finds out a lot of interesting things along the way, like a secret that her family had kept her whole life, and something special about her little cousin, Mary Ellen, the 4-year-old. She had a special hidden gift that didn't come out until now that she needed it. A gift, well, you'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Of course, no one is more than I am, but check it out. Rivals of the Chain. It'll be available on everything pretty much. Amazon, Apple, Google, Barnes & Noble, many other things too, I think. And Newman Springs. It's going to be published by Newman Springs Publishing, and then so it will also be available on their website. Check it out. Rivals of the Chain by Amber Rose. Well, the image is gone, but you saw.